News team, assemble! It's time for quick news. Disney has announced that it will release a new documentary series about the Manadlorian called Disney Gallery on Disney+. The new series will consist of 8 episodes and will release on May the 4th, which consequently is Star Wars Day, but we have no further details as of yet. Crytek, the developers of the Crysis franchise, have announced that Crysis Remastered. The new game will come to PC, Xbox One, PS4, and incredibly, the Nintendo Switch. The original game was infamous for being seriously difficult to run on even top-end hardware at the time. At the time, it was arguably the most graphically intensive game ever made, so the fact they've managed to get this to work on the Switch is simply a miracle. We don't have any release date as of yet, with the announcement simply stating it's coming soon. Codemasters have officially announced F1 2020. The new game will be the latest iteration in the annual series and includes a new mode called My Team. This new mode allows players to create their own new team to compete in the championship. The new game is set to launch on July the 10th, 2020 on the PS4, Xbox One, PC and Stadia. CD Projekt Red will be releasing some huge DLC for Cyberpunk 2077 after its launch. After an investor call, their president, Adam Kaczynski, said the DLC for the game would be comparable inside for Blood and Wine and Hearts of Stone, which were released for The Witcher 3. These two DLCs were about 40 hours of additional gameplay, so it's looking like we're getting a lot of extra content for Cyberpunk when it finally releases. Google has announced that Stadia will be completely free for the next 2 months in all 14 countries the service is available in. All you need to sign up is a Gmail account and you'll be able to play at 1080p with 60 frames per second. After the 2 months, you can opt out without any charge or carry on by paying $9.99 a month. The best thing about this is that players who already subscribe to the Pro service will not be charged for 2 months, but still have full access to their Pro tier subscription. Sony has started the Play at Home initiative, which includes a $10 million fund for indie developers. On top of this, Sony has announced that all PS4 players will be able to download Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection and Journey completely for free. You don't even need a PlayStation Plus subscription to get these games at all, so if you haven't played them, give them a go. They're some of the best games ever made, and they're available until May the 5th. In more Sony news, it's looking like the PS5 will have a limited production in its first year. According to a Bloomberg report, Sony will manufacture 5 to 6 million units in the first fiscal year ending on March 2021. Due to Sony anticipating the price tag between $499 and $549, which would put many people off. This isn't surprising, by the way, because if you look at PC parts with a similar spec, you could be talking much closer to $1,000, so this is still a pretty good price. Now onto some sad news with a little bit of a silver lining. Gamescom has officially been cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The organisers behind the event have stated that ticket purchases will be refunded in the coming weeks, and their team is working full speed on developing a digital-only event. This is the latest in a long line of not just gaming events, but pretty much all conventions happening this year being cancelled. So far, we have no information on what will happen during the digital event, but we'll keep you updated when news does come out. Now it's time for the big games out this week, brought to you by CPD Caer Clwyd, a new football club formed in Denbigh, North Wales by some of my closest mates. They need help funding the new club and have set up a page for people to help, so please follow the link in the description. So not much has come out this week at all, but we have got Fallout 76 Wastelanders. This new expansion for the online multiplayer game finally adds NPCs and a new questline with proper dialogue trees. The new update has had some pretty good reviews, so if you own 76, go try it out, it's well worth it. Well, that's all the quick news you get this week. Come back next week for more, right here on Huntman Productions.